facts, and I'll keep it hush.
My whole goal is to present the facts about the skateboard. You as the viewer make the decision about it. Some details, as like, does this board go 20 miles an hour? I find that pretty irrelevant at this point in the game with this skateboard. And I want to give you part 4. I want to show you part 4. I want to show you some more use. And I really want to present the facts. You see, I haven't had this board that long. Alright, you see how much use I could have possibly used this board. Look at the condition. Look at how the board has ended up. You decide. I like to focus on positive things. I don't like to have a negative show. This took me for a loop, 100%, this product. What I was hoping was to actually get a skateboard for $500, an electric skateboard, and have, a pretty decent product and be proud to say, this is what I bought, this is what I'm using, and put it on my YouTube channel. That is not what turned out. This was supposed to be the first board to go on the channel in the beginning of September. All we did throughout September, throughout October, was complain about the company, complain about how long it's taking, issues they had before they released the board, etc., etc., etc. Money was completely put before the consumer, probably because this company had a loan out. They have to make their loan payments still, and they can't make loan payments unless they're selling a product. And it's very hard to get deferred loan payments when you're dealing with millions of dollars because people want their money. So, this is what happens. More often than none, a company that's in a situation like this, they will put the product out. They will put as much of the product out as possible. They'll try to make it seem like the best deal possible, like you're getting such a great deal, and then they disappear. And there's no more customer service. You're stuck. You paid, you bought, and that's it. Over and done with. That's what happens. I kind of think that maybe some people got sucked into this deal. They're too far in now at this point, and they're just rolling with the punches. There needs to be some changes. And watch the video. You'll see. I mean, from the beginning of my experience till now with Genesis, there's been hardly anything good about it. The return process on my first board was pretty good. That's what I can say. The board goes fast. I mean, I have to struggle to think of pros at this point. And I'm just really sick of making videos where I'm just complaining. And I want to be over this. I had another board come in. I'm going to start revealing on that. But what I need right now, is a board that can compare to this. The $500 price point, it's probably not going to happen. The reason being, because you get what you pay for. If I get another $500 board, I'm going to get a piece of junk. I think I have to bump it up a little bit, so I'm looking in at about the $800 price point. I'm also looking into making repairs to the Genesis board and replacement parts. People want to know about the rear wheels. You'll watch my video, you'll see the rear wheels, you'll understand why we want to know about replacing the rear wheels. Lots of issues going on, but some issues can be overcome and some customers can remain happy for a little bit. Do I see this board lasting a long time? No, and I said that from the gate. People are sticking up for this company. They're saying, oh, this is great. They have engineers and, they're making a great board, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, for $500, oh, this is awesome. People got it. They're going fast and, they're having a good time. This is great. I got a good board. How long is that board really going to last? How much do you really use that board? I'm a skater, okay? I use the board accordingly. And I rode it hard. I always ride hard. It just will not hold up to me. It might hold up to you. I'm a little bit heavier. I'm 230 tops. You know, it doesn't hold up to my conditions. There's not, I don't have a defective one. You know, they're all the wheels. I think they're too soft. I'm used to the soft wheels. I'm just used to this, but replacing the motors in the wheel, like, how do we do this? I need new wheels already. Am I buying all new motors? Genesis hasn't offered any answers. They don't seem to want to work with me. They've never contacted me. They never said, yo, you're putting out all these videos. What's going on? What's the problem? They don't want to address this. They don't want to be customer service. That's apparent. I've never, ever been contacted by Genesis unless I contacted them first. Let's make that clear and apparent right now. There is no customer service. They do not care. Okay, if they cared, they would have been the marketing team that puts out the YouTube videos and all. They would have been on YouTube. They would have already found out what's trending. They would have tried to beat the trending videos by coming out with their own trending videos. They would in return said, yo, this guy's putting these videos out. You know, customer relations. The customer relations guy that I talked to one time on the phone told me, I'm the customer relations guy here. Whatever he said. Where's he at? Never contacted me. Nobody, never, ever, nothing. So do we really care? They're probably busy worrying about everybody else contacting them about all their problems. There's problems with the bikes. I've seen it. Alright? You guys can do a little bit of research. The paid people, they're not having problems. They're showing you the product, how good it is, all the tricks you can do. You gotta do tricks on these boards and all. Let's see how they hold up. Genesis promotes beating these boards up. You cannot beat these boards up. They are liars. Plain and simple. Genesis, I asked you 1,000 times when you're putting these videos out, do you guys really promote this? They'll answer every question I have but that question. Because no, they really don't promote it, but they're just trying to put out cool videos to get you to buy the board. Alright, here's my rant and rave. I'm done talking about it. Just watch the video. I just want to hit the camera because I'm so mad. How it rides. Oh, definitely ready. Here's what I noticed. Whoa. I come out ripping on this thing. Hear it? Hear that noise? Now I told you I'm constantly tightening the trucks. The one wheel I'm constantly tightening. But there's an awful lot of noise back here. Awful lot of noise. I would say I'm getting pretty good on this board. As of today, it's Saturday. The Evolve board will be here on Monday. I'll probably never ride this board again. Alright, check it out.
You're leaving, Ty?
See that? Now, that's an easy fix. But see this beautiful grip tape job? Say goodbye to it. I got brand new grip tape. This board's about to come apart, get fixed, because this is pretty crazy. No wonder why. I was like power sliding everywhere. I'm like, I've never been this good at power sliding. Well, now you get good at power sliding, loosen your chucks up like that. Yo, you'll be dip diving everywhere. Yo, full throttle. I was like, every bump I hit, I slid over it. I was like, what the hell? Okay, we just went out for a ride. I want to inspect the board here. Look at this. Now this is screwed down. This is now broken. Alright. These wheels are pretty chewed up. I've seen just these wheels for sale. Now these say 350 volt. The web page says 250 volt. Who knows what they are? Who the hell knows? I don't think Genesis even knows. But this here, that's a pain in the woo-ha, and that really sucks. These wheels are all chewed up. Alright. I actually did a quick fix before I videotaped the show. But this screw and this screw through this plate, through this holder here, and into the battery. It holds the battery in and stops it from sliding out like this. Now, for whatever reason, it seems as though the screw stripped out of the battery here, and I have this secured pretty good now with like just some wire, some stainless steel wire I wrapped around here. But this whole thing lifts up. I had actually taped this in the video, it didn't come out, but the whole entire thing lifts up. Crappy design here. This is just falling apart left and right. I mean, of course, we saw the wheels earlier. Here's another update on them. I mean, check it out. They're just falling apart. Now listen, guys, I'm not completely trying to dog the company, but it is what it is. You get what you pay for. And this screw continuously backs out. I mean, this is like post-ride inspection here. Now I gotta screw that back in. This is gonna come out one day. Like, we can't even go on a full ride, a full charge, without this thing backing the hell out. So, that's it. I mean, I'm wrapping up the review on this board here. And, it just is what it is. This board's meant for light use, cruising around on paved roads, not over rough terrain, not harsh riding. The front wheels held up great. I can tell you that there's some screws missing back here. Where did I see that? Right, there's one there, fell out. See that? Chunk of wheel coming off. Just is what it is, guys. I mean, if you're not going to use the board that much, like somebody asked me, you know, would it be good? I'm at college. I need to go across campus. So if you're just going across campus, you're doing that a couple times a day, and there's like a footpath or there's some road, you're probably good. As long as it's smooth, you'll probably be able to make it all semester and not have any issues. And that's considering you get over the disconnection problem. You got to place your feet here, because look, right here is where, oh, let me balance this. Right here is where the battery connects to the speed controller. speed controller modules in this box here. So right here is the connection, and it's only pressed together. So when you go, it's right here in this spot. So when you flex the board, if you step right here and you flex this spot, the battery becomes disconnected slightly, the controller becomes disconnected, and you're no good. You want to ride with your foot right here. Right here. You bring it up too far, you start flexing the board, and it shuts off. So if you can get past that fact, you're good to go. You notice I have some holes here. I had to punch through the grip tape and tighten the trucks up. The trucks were like wobbly as could be. I had to do it up here as well. So all the bolts come loose quite frequently. A lot of vibration. There's four light bars, 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 3 light up. So, you know, I've covered a lot of the negatives here. The positives are, it will go 20 miles an hour on the right. It's surface condition. Did I actually do a test that shows that we went 20 miles? No. I did not do a test showing we went 20 miles. I'm just going to be honest. We have done 10-mile rides. We've done 12-mile rides. With the battery still kicking. I mean, still kicking. It's got to be under the right conditions. You have to be smooth surface. Nobody ever said you can go 20 miles an hour for 20 miles. That ain't going to happen. I'll tell you that right now. My average speed on a good ride will be 10 miles an hour. That seems to be my average speed. I really don't brake that much. But that's riding around the neighborhood, you know what I mean? I think there's a misconception about how these boards should operate and how you're actually going to operate it. One of my biggest questions is, have you ever rode 20 miles on an electric skateboard? If you have, then you know what it's like. More than likely, the rider's gonna die before the skateboard does. Alright guys, I got one last part to this video to talk about, and that's the fact that the board does not turn on now. Fully charged the board. Everything seemed to be working fine, and now the board just doesn't turn on. The board just doesn't turn on. So now it's been rendered useless. Gonna try to figure out why. Gonna do a couple other mods to the board, and we'll get this thing working again. Hopefully, eventually. I know it's gonna need some definite TLC, but as far as what we purchased for $500, no good. $500 down the toilet. That's how we end the Genesis Electric Skateboard review. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here it is. You got it. Had the board not even a month. Not even a month, and it's the second one. Second one. Oh my God. The first one had a charging issue as well. Actually, it just wouldn't charge, period. It never was able to charge. This one charged, won't turn on. Alright guys, stay tuned. I got other boards I'm going to review now. Got another one in, like I said. Got the Evolve in. It's coming. It's coming. Already got lots of great video. Already been using it. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. And we're working on getting some other boards in here to check out. Alright guys, take it easy. Thanks for watching. Peace.
And I'll keep it hush.